Welcome back everyone to another episode of The Outer Worlds. I thought I'd bring you into her face, because why not? So we're going to tackle this building now. I sold all my stuff, and I kept a few assault rifles just because I've only got one of that. As we're saying, yeah, I've only got one light assault rifle, and if it's anything like New Vegas, I should be able to... Is that another vending machine?
Off to the right.
Yeah.
We're doing the right thing.
What was I saying? Oh, so I'm hoping that you can repair the light assault rifle with a standard assault rifle. There's a few robots in here. We've got to try this gun.
Unexpected.
Let's go! Don't mess with
That's cool. I thought it was going to shoot like a giant ball of energy or something. Let's climb up this ladder. Take that. And all that, definitely. What's this for? Unlock office door. Okay. That was easy. So I don't remember much about this building. Honestly, I don't. Maybe that's just to go down, or maybe it's this one. I'll pick this because I've got the picks for
That
it.
was quick.
I've got another one of those. It was like a Halo sword. Let's see what it's called. Plasma cutter. Let's just reload that. We've got quite a lot of ammo for this, so I don't mind using this. And it's awesome. I just saw a robot. Here it is. Maybe it's got short range.
Here they come. Nice one.
So does it shoot? Oh, it still uses ammo. I remember something being behind here. Is it this one? No? Round here maybe? Take that ammo. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to jump over there. I remember getting stuck in there. I'm not going to go that way yet. I'm going to clear out this building. Just for the XP mostly. Can I go in there? No? Take that. So this is basically like a robot shotgun. Oh, we can go in here. Access file. Pause if you want to read these. Take that too. I probably won't end up using weapon mods until I start struggling. So like, if the difficulty ramps up somehow. What's this way? Oh no, I don't want to go that way, that's the way out. Can I kill this? 50 XP for that? What do I need for that? Can I go in here? Unlock the door. Again, pause if you want to read those. Oh wow, it's reloading. Because I wasn't looking directly at it. Can't open that either. Toothpaste? Or it looked like it at least. Can we go in any of these? I'll take all that ammo. More? Where's a worker outfit? Armor parts. I think there's a guy at the bottom of here.
Incoming. Don't mess with us.
That's got a bit of a Slenderman noise when it dies. Like a screech. I think there's another one in here. No, maybe not.
Okay, keep them quiet.
Once I get out this building, that will be as far as I've ever come. In fact, no, when I go up to press the switch to decide where the power goes is as far as I got. I hate making decisions like that. Oh, can we loot that body? I already did. So what we got in here? Oh, there's two in here.
I'm ready for this.
Here it is.
That's the last of them.
This just owns the robots. Take all that. Let's reload while I'm just walking. I'll go in there in a sec. Any more loot? What's this? I don't know what that was for. Oh, it's toilets. I'll take that. Riot control armor, that sounds a bit better than what I've got. Can't go in there. Let's have a look at that armor I just got. This one. What's this one got? Oh, this one's got 9, never mind. I'll go in here. Can I go in there? No. Pause if you want to read. Grab that. Oh, there's a box there. Wow, that had like quite a bit of ammo in that. I can hear a robot. Or I can hear something. Maybe it's that. Oh, it is, it's this. I scared it off. You know what, I'm gonna put this away. Just because the reload takes ages. Look how much faster that reload is. Oh, I never noticed this guy behind here. The light machine gun. That's why I've never seen one. I never noticed that guy there before. Can't go in there either. Obtain Chester's password. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, it's this room again.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Someone's talking.
Go away, Phantom.
I wish you could drop down the ladders. I really do wish you could drop down.
Go away, Phantom.
There's a box at the end of one of these. There it is. Can I drop down? No, it won't let me look.
You're not real.
How does she
You're
get
not
down? Does she
real.
climb down? Oh, she does. That's cool. Take that impact hammer. Sounds cool. I'll probably never use it.
Real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Definitely not. What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender. Cysty Pig Tycoon? I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You're an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I'll just excuse myself. You got anything else I can take? Well, it's not stealing, apparently. So what's he mean by the other room? Is it down here? Are these doors? They look like doors. Let's go back up. I think it's this door over here. Yeah, I think it's
Mind
this
the
room.
steam. You're liable to get scalded.
We can come under here.
Okay, here we
Headshot the
go.
robot. We need the other pistol. Oh, I don't even have it. This weapon. Oh, that's doing nothing either.
Nice one.
I had to pull the trigger again then. It's like it wasn't even registering. Cannot use while in combat. Where? Oh, you're up top. Let's get up there and get him.
That's the last one.
Owned. Let's check out that terminal. I think it just turns the steam off. Yeah, it does. There's a box. Music box. Workbench discovered. I don't know what the workbench is for. I'll take that. Anything else free to take? Let's climb up here. What's this do? Is there any more? Yeah, there is.
Here we go.
This is such a good weapon. I tried to dodge and weave there.
Investigate.
Anything to take? Ammo?
Incoming.
Where?
Nice hit. Don't miss.
Owned. Oh, I don't have to reprogram them now, because they're all gone by the looks of that quest completing. Is there a box? I feel like I remember a box in a corner. Maybe. I'll take the ammo out of that one anyway. Back up. Toothpaste. Well, it looks like toothpaste. I don't know what these are for. What's that? I'll take that too. Yeah, that's the way out. I think that loops back round so that we can get out. Let's have a look what this over here says. Or what we have to do.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. Wow, she spoke to me from all the way down there. So I don't know what to do. Let's give the power to Edgewater. Redirect power. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to Edgewater. It seems like only that Adelaide hates Edgewater. It's better to, well, it's better for one person to be unhappy with me than the entire town. So let's get back. We're gonna find out how much trouble I'm in and with who. Yeah, let's get back. We'll find out. Here we go. Let's pull.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Who? Who's Thomas? We'll pull this gun out.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
I don't know what to say. Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
That's gross. That's disgusting. I'm going to say that to her.
If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined to try and change your mind.
Okay, so we'll go talk to Reed. I don't really like the guy anyway. He has one of those shady looks about him. Let's talk to... Do I talk to these first? No, I'll talk to Reed. Well, can we fast travel there? Map. No, that's the geothermal plant. Let's fast travel there. So, we're here. I've got a feeling it's going to take some like crazy high persuasion or intimidate or whatever. Any of those skills. We'll find out. Yeah, he's got friends. I want to pull out a bit of a bigger weapon.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
He doesn't look very happy. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but Saltuna? Of course you're gonna get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Oh, you only need 10. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
I'm gonna lie to him. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math, and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
You don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
Retirement? The guy looks like he's in his 30s. You won't last a day outside the wall, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. Oh, your companion has leveled up. Oh, I didn't know they leveled up. Oh, I've got 10 points too. 10 more into leadership. Oh, I can change her gear now. Yeah, gonna give her the light machine gun just because it's awesome. And I think she just hip fires, honestly. So that's got armor 7. What can I give her? I think this is what I'm wearing. Or not. So she's got a perk. I'm just gonna go with... I'm just gonna go with the health one. Apply. I can change her behaviours. Just go with ranged. Just empty that gun. I don't know if I have to give her ammo though. So did it strip my character of my... No, I've still got that same armor on too. She looks kind of strange now. Where do I have to go? So is that... Yeah, that's steel, that. I can't take that. So I'm going to speak to her. Oh, hang on, I think it's back at the greenhouse. Yeah. So I don't think I have to pull my gun out anymore. I think she's happy with me. I feel safe.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
She called me a snake.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the power regulator. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. We finally did that quest. So we'll take the power regulator to the unreliable next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye bye.